Hello, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be having a look at what changed during yesterday's update. Now, we covered two things that happened in the update, but I found out so much more since that video yesterday. All we knew was about risky reels and aim assist. Again, we're going to be covering those parts again in this video. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, please go check it out. Where it's kind of risky reels, the main part. We're going into a Team Rumble match just to show you a bit about the update. So first of all, it's something that isn't the greatest. We're going near craggy cliffs for this one. Now I've only just noticed this myself, but if we go in, go near craggy cliffs because we saw something really funny, and this will link on to another part in today's video, which is the battle between two teams. There's actually two battles going on this season. Of course, you know one of them, which you've took one side. I'll explain that later in the video again. I don't want to give too much away just yet. This is going to be a decent video. We've got a lot to cover though. How much notes I've written down for this video is it's just so bad, so good how much we've seen, and it kind of links on to next season, chapter 2, season 3. Some of the update that, of course, the new mode that came out yesterday. There was 2 new modes that have come out in this update. There's a collision. Something's happened to a weapon. Yeah. So it's going to take us a long time. We're just going to have to walk over. I hope this is the right location. We're going to have to go into so many Team Rumble matches. Don't know why I'm wearing the default skin today. Felt like it, really. So as we're going into Craggy, we see the henchman place just over here. It's nothing. It's not an update, but it's something that I've seen that could have been in an update before this season. And that, hopefully it's still here. And we're going to get right up to it by building with our materials. And it is at the top of this tower. We need to make sure we're not wasting maps, because we might need that later on in the video. Wow, it's pretty high. No. So basically, guys, what I was trying to show you is there is a little gnome on kind of the top part of that sign that we just shown you there, next to the henchman place. Shadow, ghost, whatever. Don't know what it is, but yeah, it looks sick. This is your little henchman place. You got an underground part. This has nothing to do with the first part. It's pretty decent. It has got its own. Thought it has bunker. No, it doesn't. Has its own upgrader machine. And upstairs you can see more guns. You normally can see a chest up here as well in the toilet. And yeah, so that is the first part that we have to show you today. Look, we must just break it once and for all. So the next thing that we want to show you is something that happened last week. I think it was Friday. Last week we saw an event come that retold the chapter 1 story with all the events that occurred in chapter 1, and there's a little secret in that event as well. It doesn't really matter, but do you know when we was all in the water and we was all swimming, underneath was some little mini things, wasn't there? They looked like people. They were actually skins called school troopers. Now, if you don't know what a school trooper is, honestly, get better at this game. The next one is just a really quick update that we mentioned in yesterday's video. Risky Reels is the thing, isn't it? Because that has become a new actual location. It's not a landmark anymore, it's actually a real location. Nothing has changed to the actual Risky Reels, that's why I'm not going to show you it. It's the normal Risky Reels, just has a new, it's just named. Also, let's get the yesterday's updates out of the way as well. Party Royale. Now, I would show you into this, we'll show you Party Royale in a different video. Came and you haven't got any weapons, you haven't got any materials, you have things like orange paint launchers and purple paint launchers. So it's interesting to see what they are. You also have boom bows, but they shoot plungers. So it's called a plunger bow, I think. Boom plunger, something like that. Something across the lines, but it is a plunger bow, I think. I think it's a plunger bow. And you can just play loads of mini games with your friends. And there's a location called the main stage, where I think you're going to be earning a free glider, which is so cool. It's the wing, it's got wings on it, and basically what it is, really, is just if you go to the main stage and you take a look at the stage, I think you have to press your focus button, then you can see it. So pretty cool. The other new game mode that came out was this, Operation Payload. And actually, I've tried it once, it doesn't look great, but go ahead. Again, we'll try and do this in a different video. Everyone's been playing it, so hopefully it is actually good. It's actually a good mode, hopefully. But again, not really cool. Heavy snipers is something that I'd want to get onto as well. They used to do 195, I'd like to say, damage to the body. No, 395 to the head, 150 to the body. Yes, that was it. And now they've changed, they've been nerfed. Heavy sniper does 126 to 132 body and 315 to the head. So still decent, but if you've got shields, if the opposition's got shields, you're really not going to get them as weak as you used to do. But if it's headshot again, they're just back to the lobby. So they're still good guns, heavy snipers. The other thing was aim assist was also nerfed. I don't know if it got better or I don't know if it got worse, but it looks the same. I don't think much changed there. Now choppers, everyone hates choppers. Well, I hate choppers, and all my friends hate choppers, so we all hate choppers. Now, what they used to do is they used to make a sound when they were on 0 health. So they went, and then exploded. So you had to be out of the chopper to not take any damage, and hopefully land in water. Now they just explode, and you're probably dead. They just explode straight away. So that is why I'd advise you not to go high in your chopper. And if you are in a chopper, make sure you're 100 if you don't want to be blew up. So that's why choppers have got bad. What else have we got? Yes, the Operation Drop Zone and Operation Knockout have made way for the Operation Payload and Party Royale, so you didn't see at the bottom. There you go. By the way, the daily Duo Cash Cup is still going to be running today, just if you were wondering. So that's everything that you kind of knew from yesterday. Like, you've kind of saw some of it, right? Now, we've got to go to Laci Lake. Now, we already know that, if you haven't know already, some of us know some stuff that is going to be coming to Chapter 2 Season 3. Now, what I saw is there's going to be no new locations, but there's kind of going to be one. And all of it is taking stage in the centre of the map with the agency. Now, the agency is going to be a big part in today's video. This video and videos to come. Maybe we will see what kind of stuff could be coming to Season 3, Chapter 2, according to leakers. So, we're going to be heading over to Laci Lake, and of course, it's going to be first drop, which is good. Basically, we still have to thank the bus drivers. Show respect to the bus driver. Just got to give a shout out to the bus driver. Everything that he does to us, he gets us the victory royales. If he didn't drop us off, we would have been still on Spawn Island fighting for our lives. He gave us the victory royale. He gave us those good weapons. The bus driver is amazing. Of course, it's in the ring as well, which means everyone's going to be fighting. But last week, the No Sweat Insurance building, which was in Tilted Towers before it all got destroyed, came to Laci Lake, which kind of proved everyone to see that probably Tilted Towers might, probably not actually, might be coming back to the Fortnite map. Now, while we're here, we've got something else to show you as well. But according to leakers, Laci Lake is going to turn into Tilted Towers. Instead of going to all these different locations, Laci Lake has got the No Sweat Insurance sign out of it. But not only that, Frenzy Farm has loads of No Sweat Insurance signs. Holly Hedges has No Sweat Insurance signs. Pleasant Park has No Sweat Insurance signs. Does that mean they're going to be destroyed in the doomsday device that Midas is going to set off to destroy and flatten the agency into a plaza? What will happen there? Will Holly Hedges and Frenzy Farm and Laci Lake and Pleasant Park survive the attack? It's looking like they will not survive the attack at this moment of time. This is Risky Reels, by the way, new location, just there. And on the other side of the No Sweat Insurance building, we have clues to what could occur in the next season. We have Meowscles wearing armbands. When you shoot at it, it goes bigger. And you can see the whole picture. And this is a shark. Now, sharks are apparently going to be coming to the game next season as our new vehicles, but they're not going to be a kind of vehicle. They will take you to different places. I don't think they're going to be that useful. But this should be... Oh yeah, there's some pictures on this side as well. What's this one? Oh, it doesn't go bigger. Okay. Look, they're all around here. Oh, that one's a boathouse kind of thing. What's this one? Oh, it's Meowscles again. Okay. So you can already see a lot of pictures around Laci Lake, especially at the No Sweat Insurance building. Could that be an impact over to next season? I don't know. You'll have to find out then. So we've looked at the posters outside. Now let's go and take a look at the thing that has been going, the battle between the gnomes and the the gnomes and the bears. Now we've had a load of secret challenges over the last couple of weeks. I'll show you one of the secret challenges. One where you had to find some honey pots. One where you have to find the I don't know if you have to find the secret gnomes. That one is taking place in Weeping Woods, but the honey pots are all around the map. They're not just in one position, but it's all took place in Weeping Woods this season with secret challenges. So what will we see next? Well, we've got something really interesting to tell you. So, of course, bears and gnomes have been going like Ghost and Shadow. What team are you on? Are you on Ghost or Shadow? But the main thing at the moment, are you on Team Bear or Team Gnome? Another thing, last season we saw the challenges be like Cameo v Chick. And it's carried on this season with Ghost v Shadow and Bears v Gnomes. So maybe that could link to next season. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. Being the challenges, I haven't heard any challenges being announced. I've heard the overtime challenges for Agent Peely. I haven't heard that there'll be any overtime challenges for any other characters. But let's go head down to Weeping Woods. And it's actually this building right here. Right, let's go. Again, thank the bus driver, show your respect for the man that gives you victory royales. Could be a woman. Right, are you ready? Let's go. And this is our second to last one. We'll be heading to Box Factory after to have a look at where what's happened to near Box Factory and near the Yellow Bridge. So, as we've seen in previous weeks, the gnomes are trying to be attacking the bears, and it's so disappointing because I wanted them both to survive. We need both gnomes and bears in our life. So here, it all takes place in the bunker. Of course, you can see your floating ammo box just there. But we go down, and this wasn't there before. This has been just gone, and the stop sign, and this here. So, this little gnome has been captured. You can destroy him for 3 wood, but I'd decide not to. We have a chest here, which contains a purple pump, nice. The disco ball has fell down to the ground, everything's destroyed, the table has gone, and there's a honey pot there, or the chair, look, the table's here. And you can see that the gnomes have took over. You go over here, we'll get to that part in a minute. There's creeping cardboard. There's actually a gnome stuck in a honey pot. Now, there used to be some gnome in here. A gnome sat on a chair, right? It all went forward, and there was a secret challenge where you could save the bear from this little thing. It was a bear that was dead. You could save him, and that was your secret challenge. What's going to happen now, according to what I'm thinking, not according to what I'm thinking as such, but there is a battlefield where both teams are setting up, and who's going to win, we don't know. There's also the staircase. If you didn't know, you can destroy it. Just telling you if you didn't know. And that actually leads you down to this place. So, that's that. We have one more thing to show you in this video, and that is about a thing called a hut. And this contains logjam woodworks, and it also contains dirty docks. Now, it all started with some chairs from chapter 1. They've survived, they've gone into chapter 2, and this season they've really started to communicate. These chairs have been on the back of a van. The truck has been moving. Started at dirty docks. It's now found itself near Box Factory, which is a very long route that the truck has took. But also, there's a truck containing wood from the log jam woodworks. Let's go take a look what happened between the two trucks down near Box Factory, and what has happened right now. Things are getting rebuilt, things are getting taken away. Oh, it's going to be a big one here. Oh wait, we've also got to show you something else after this, actually, to do with Midas's chair. So let's head down to Box Factory. I was the first one to fan the bus driver. I love being the first one to fan the bus driver. Let's go. Right. So, near the Box Factory is a yellow bridge, according to my eyesight, which is there. Got it. Now, there is a road, right? Ha, here it is. I see it. Right. This has happened. So we're going to start on this side. The police cars. There's police cars everywhere. There's a chest. There's actually 2 chests, so it's actually a good place to drop. 2 chests and a spawn gun. A gun that spawns. But this is just a truck coming to take everything away. You can see it's taking chairs that have come from this truck. No, this truck. And then wood coming from this truck. And there. They've all gone in the van, they're getting taken away. Who has survived this attack? Who has died in this attack? There's cones surviving, but it all takes place down here with this. They've slid down, there's loads of chairs, there's loads of wood, and this is the hut that's been destroyed so many times before, but now is starting to be rebuilt. You also find another chest down here as well, which contains a purple pistol and a big pot. Just drink that big pot real quick. So there's that, and that is getting taken away. Now, the other thing, which we can actually do in this match, is something at Salty Springs. And the agency is in the ring as well. Oh, we actually died, which is good. Now, at the agency, you could see Midas's room. Do you know where they all sat down for meetings? And there was his golden chair, right, at his side of where he sat. I'll go show you now. So if you went down here, this place right here, this used to be golden. Oh god, it used to be golden, right? And some people who were very, very bad actually stole this chair, and I'll show you their escape plan. They went in a canoe and they performed their escape plan over at this bush over here. So it started over there. No, it didn't. It wasn't actually that bush. So it started over here with the canoe. The canoe took the chair right over, if I'm right, it could be wrong, to this bush, where there was an escape car, presumed to be an escape car, waiting there, just around about here. The canoe parked here with the chair on it. And now, it's gone to Salty Springs. I wonder where this chair has gone. Let's go take a look. So it takes place, it's gone all the way through Salty Springs, it's gone to the end house, which is the blue house, which is my most favourite house in Salty Springs. And I'd advise you not to go to Salty Springs. It's probably one of the worst locations on the map, but if you like it, go to it, it's fine. So it went all over here. Kill this mammoth skin. Okay. Oh, I've actually done my daily challenge without even knowing. There we go, level up. So over here, I saw this yesterday, there was a hole in the building. As you go up here, there was a... Oh wait, has it happened yet? It must have happened. Oh, it was in this little thing here. This used to be a table and chair, Midas's golden chair. And trust me, it weighed a lot. Soon, the literal chair fell through. Midas's golden chair here, and the table. We destroy Midas's golden chair because it's not needed. And that will be it for today's video. So, if you're going to enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. And we'll be back with another video on Apex Legends real shortly.